Welcome to today's video, Daniel 3 verse 17 explained. If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O King. This verse is part of the powerful story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, 3 young Jewish men living in exile in Babylon. King Nebuchadnezzar had built a massive golden image and commanded everyone to bow down and worship it. Whoever refused would be thrown into a blazing furnace. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were determined to remain faithful to God and refused to bow down to the idol, even under the threat of death. In this moment, Daniel 3 verse 17 records their courageous declaration of faith. The men addressed the king directly, stating that if he throws them into the furnace, their God is able to deliver them from it. They do not claim that deliverance is guaranteed, but they are confident in God's power and ability. They believe God can save them, but their loyalty to God does not depend on whether or not He will do so. This verse teaches us about trust in God in the face of extreme danger and pressure. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had no idea how things would turn out. Yet, their faith was not based on God's performance but on God's character. They knew that God is sovereign, powerful, and loving. This knowledge gave them courage to stand firm, even when facing a painful and fiery death. Notice the humility in their response. They do not demand that God rescue them. Instead, they acknowledge His power and leave the outcome in His hands. This shows true faith, which does not try to manipulate God but trusts Him no matter what. It is an example for all believers today who face their own challenges or trials. When life puts us in difficult situations, it is easy to feel pressure to compromise our faith or values. Sometimes, obeying God comes with risks, whether it is social rejection, losing opportunities, or even facing hostility. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego remind us that God is always able to deliver us. But even if deliverance does not come the way we want, we can trust that God is still good and still in control. Their statement also points to the truth that God's power is not limited by human circumstances. No king, authority, or problem is greater than God. This is a deep source of comfort for anyone who feels trapped or threatened by forces beyond their control. God is able to act in any situation and can rescue His people, even from impossible circumstances. Ultimately, Daniel 3 verse 17 calls believers to have a courageous, unwavering faith. This means trusting God's ability, believing in His goodness, and staying loyal to Him above all else. It is about putting God first, even when it is hard or when the outcome is uncertain. This type of faith honors God and serves as a testimony to others about the greatness of our God.